Now, we know abs are made in the gym. We understand that they're revealed in your kitchen. But using fad diets that promise you quick weight loss over a short period of time can often undermine your health and well-being and are just not sustainable over a long period of time. And your fitness journey should not be about overwhelming yourself with complex plans and strict regimes. Instead, it's about finding a balance that promotes consistency and something that aligns with your lifestyle. And that takes us to our next ingredient. Now, nutrition is indeed a vast and intricate subject, and it's essential to approach it with critical thinking and a willingness to learn and adapt based on reliable information. Always consult qualified experts for personalized advice on your specific nutritional needs. But as complex as this subject may be, you have to remember our bodies are unique, and what works for one person may not work for the other. And the concept of bioindividuality in actual fact plays a significant role here. Right, now that the formality is over, it's time to get to my top 3 eating guidelines. And first up, frequency of consumption. Now, this is where I find partaking in a bit of intermittent fasting hugely successful in setting the stage for my nutritional well-being. For me personally, what works best is roughly a 12-hour intermittent fast daily. So try consume the last meal of the day before 8 p.m. and then start your calorie intake again around 8 a.m. the following morning, and then consuming all your daily calories within the remaining 12-hour window. Split into roughly 4 meals with around about 3 to 4 hours interval. Now, of course, this is not cast in stone. And as we know, life has a way of throwing us a curveball or two. But there are guidelines that I like to keep to as often as possible. And here are some of the benefits. Simplicity and flexibility. The 12-hour fasting window is relatively easy to follow for most people, especially because on average 6 to 8 of those are spent sleeping. Weight management. Intermittent fasting can help with weight management by promoting restricted eating window. There is a higher likelihood of consuming fewer calories overall, which may lead to weight loss or weight maintenance. Not to mention restricting those after dinner snack binges. Improved insulin sensitivity. Intermittent fasting has been associated with improved insulin sensitivity. This means your body becomes more efficient at using insulin to reduce blood sugar. Digestive health. Providing the digestive system with a regular break from food may improve digestion and reduce gastrointestinal issues for some individuals. It's important to note that while intermittent fasting may offer certain benefits, it may not be suitable for everybody. And now for one of my favorite ingredients, everything in moderation. So simply put, this concept suggests that no food or food group should be completely eliminated or excessively consumed, but rather that a diverse and varied diet is key to overall health and well-being. It's important to note that while moderation is generally a good principle to follow, it may not be suitable for everyone. And now you have to add a dash of portion control. Now, by practicing portion control, you can still enjoy a wide variety of foods while not overindulging and having some control over your calorie intake. And that will obviously help you get yourself into a calorie deficit, which we all know is so important for weight loss. So just remember, even with good foods, it's important to watch your serving sizes. So it's no need to go and turn your kitchen into a buffet. So here are my key reasons for portion control and eating in moderation. Long-term sustainability. Developing healthy eating habits through portion control promotes long-term sustainability. Avoiding food restrictions. Extreme dietary restrictions can lead to the feelings of deprivation and may not be sustainable in the long term. Allowing oneself to enjoy occasional treats or less nutritional foods in moderation can help maintain a healthy relationship with food and prevent the development of unhealthy eating behaviors. Psychological well-being. Completely restricting certain foods or feeling guilty about indulging in them can lead to negative feelings and unhealthy relationship with food. Balanced nutrient intake. Instead of focusing on specific foods as good or bad, the concept of moderation encourages a well-rounded intake of essential nutrients. Now, to implement portion control effectively, you can follow these tips. Consider smaller plates and bowls to help control portion size visually. Be mindful of calorie-dense foods like oils, dressings, and sweets and treats, and consume them in smaller portions. Be mindful of processed foods, so consume them in smaller portions. Limit high-calorie snacks. If you like to snack, Portion out single servings of snacks rather than eating directly from the container. Now here's a quick overview of some of the foods you should be focusing most of your attention on. Nutrient-dense whole foods. Choose foods that are low in calories but high in essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals and fiber. Adequate protein intake. Don't forget about sufficient protein intake daily, as it helps maintain your muscle mass while you're burning fat, and this goes a long way to secure your longevity. Plus, protein has a high thermic effect, meaning it revs up your metabolic state daily. Balanced macronutrients. Now, while protein is important, we have to ensure a balanced intake of macronutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, as well as fats. Carbohydrates providing us with the energy for our workouts and aid in our muscle recovery. Healthy fats support hormonal production and overall body functions. So don't neglect any macronutrient group. They all play a vital role in your well-being. Adequate water intake. Now, water might not be the flashiest ingredient, but it's often overlooked. Stay hydrated to aid digestion, boost your metabolism, and keep your body functioning at its best. Plus, it helps control your appetite, preventing those late night cravings for a slice of chocolate cake. Remember, diet alone will help reduce the fat layer, but won't magically sculpt or build those abs.
And for that reason, you gotta watch this next video.